Sebening tetesan embun pagi, secerah sinarnya mentari. Bila ku tatap wajahmu ibu, ada kehangatan di dalam hatiku. Air wudhu selalu membasahimu.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about 6 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my third reaction of today is going to be by Leslie, and this is a cover song. I believe the cover song, I've got it here, Sakha So Sakha and please let me know if I've got the pronunciations even a little bit right, because I don't really feel confident that I'm saying it in the right manner, the way how it should be said. So I'm going to go for it again. Sakha this is a cover by Leslie. I'm a lovely fan, a new fan of Leslie and what she brings to the table since I watched the Bismillah cinta, and it's grown on me, and I love her vocals and her texture. It's just absolutely a lovely thing to witness, and for me, coming from it, it's like being for the first time. It's like discovering a new plant, a new flower, a new gem, and it just puts a massive smile on my face. Anyway, that's going to be my next reaction. I'm gonna say it again. Sakha cover by Leslie. But before that, if this is your first time coming over to my channel, then please go over to my homepage and work your way from the bottom all the way up to the top, because there are some fantastic, amazing artists which I do not want you to miss out on. And I'm talking about amazing artists with low subscribers and low views, but also established artists with high subscribers and high views. So please check out my homepage. It's broken down to various categories, and within those categories is music from around the world, and within that is established and non-established artists. Now, as you can see, there is subtitles down the bottom. If you want to change those subtitles, it's simple. All you have to do is click onto go into settings, go into auto generated, and once you click into auto generated, a list of countries that you can translate my subtitles into will come up, and so that's the way how it is. And I might just put a little snippet about, say, here or here, just to quickly show you how to do that. Right, I would love you to follow me on Instagram, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, and when you do, please leave me a voice message. Now I'm going to read a couple of your comments and then go straight into my third reaction. Sunra Ninash, it goes, Leslie is the best. Thank you very much for your amazing comments. Hey Lena, it goes, hi, please react to Iowa. It's an amazing song. I will check that out. Natalia, you said something to me in Ukrainian. I will check that out and send you reply back. Martin Metal, good morning, how you doing? John Guitar Gayakadi, I hope I'm saying that name right. I don't really feel confident in saying your surname right. Gayakadi, I hope it is right. It goes, great reaction, this video is amazing. 1 point. All the Avengers and both Kami bands. Well, the video was made at the time when U Metal had just left, so they made a few videos without the girls, and also Mo Metal was just next to Sue's. Just saying. Well, thank you very much. You answered all my questions regarding that. Marty Metal, good morning. Musa, good morning. How you doing, mate? Nat Merrim, good morning. Thank you for gracing your presence on my channel. Monotech created the solo project of Nino and Linda Lee at the same time, but Linda almost immediately found her image, while the first video of Nino, she was 18 years old, turned out to be being expressive during the year. Linda received a lot more attention and more participated in projects than Nino. It looks like this video is the second attempt to find a recognition image for Nino. That was the Nino Basilia, and please check that out. That is a lovely, I believe it's called what's it called? It's there in Ukrainian, but I think it's not dive, it's a one word, dive or swan or something like that. I'll check that out and I'll send it back over to yourself. Papa Yan, good morning. Grinton 300, good morning. Look, I've gone over the 4-minute mark, apologies. Anyway, without further ado, this next track, Sakha, but cover by Leslie. You know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good audio music. Can you dig it? So he says Ibu Sakha. Wow. Look at her facial expression already. It's already captivated you already, and she hasn't even started.
Sebening, tetesan, embun pagi, secerah, sinarnya mentari.
I feel like I'm in a concert.
Bila ku tatap wajahmu, ibu, ada kehangatan di dalam hatiku.
Every pronunciation.
Air wudhu selalu membasahimu. Ayat suci selalu dikumandangkan.
You hear that modern way she was singing?
Suara lembut penuh keluh dan kesah. Berdoa untuk putra, putrinya.
Love the way how she pronounces these words. You can hear every single syllable.
Oh ibuku, engkaulah wanita yang ku cinta selama hidupku. Maafkan anakmu.
She shouldn't be wearing a watch. It spoils the whole scene.
Pengorbananmu tanpa belas jasa.
But also shows how realistic the video is. See, the cello or the violin adds so much depth when it's playing against the piano. Wow. That was so much emotion. Every single that words.
Air wudhu selalu membasahimu.
the modern way of singing.
Dikumandangkan suara lembut penuh keluh dan kesah, berdoa untuk putra putrinya.
You see that fusion between the way a modern style of singing, then she's got this traditional value way of singing.
Oh ibuku, engkaulah wanita yang ku cinta selama hidupku. Maafkan anakmu bila ada salah, pengorbananmu tanpa belas jasa. Ya Allah,
Here comes the traditional value.
ampuni dosanya, sayangilah seperti menyayangiku. Berilah ia kebahagiaan di dunia juga di akhirat, di dunia juga
You see
di
that?
akhirat,
She just mixed two fusion.
di dunia.
You hear it? Very traditional.
Juga di akhirat.
That's the traditional. But when you heard it when she's mixing with the modern, it was absolutely amazing.
Oh ibuku, engkaulah wanita
I've got to listen to the original just to find out. So that was Leslie with Sakha Ibrahim. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right or giving it some form of justice where you can say, well, you've almost got it right, Uncle Momo, but you just got it wrong just at the last bit. I need to find out who sung the original, if it was sung in a different way, or did she sing exactly the same way but more emphasizes of just putting her stamp on it? Was it completely different from the original song, and how much completely different was it? So if you don't mind sending me the link of the original song so I can check that out, and then I can do a comparison between the two. But once again, Leslie's got this unique form of portraying the message, the storyline to you, where you can easy accept it, b easy feel it, and see in some short forms of way sharing that emotion as well. There's a number of things. I love that she can sing in the modern way. She can see that, you can hear the soul and R&B riffs that she does. Right, I can clearly hear it, and it's almost like sometimes when you close your eyes, you're not listening to Leslie, but you're listening to someone who's established Western female vocalist. She's got that kind of texture. She's just got that vocals that she's been around, and a long way, been around in the Western terms. I'm not talking about in Indonesia. What I'm talking about here is that her voice isn't. I say that her vocals isn't unique as per se, but it almost recognizable, but in the higher standard form of what's out there in the States. Your likes of your Mariah Carey, your likes of your Beyonce, of that caliber. And I'm not talking about your Katy Perry's and all that, and Rihanna. No, I'm talking about above that. The ones that Celine Dion, the Barbra Streisands, that kind of element, that she sits on that realm. And the reason why I say that, because there's not a lot of artists that take the consideration and care to put emphasis on every single character of words. She gave every single word a characteristic. And if you did not see that or did not hear that, I don't know where you've been or where you've listened, what you're listening to. He's given every single word, every single syllable, a character. Every single word had a passionate texture and feeling to it. And not only on that, she managed to emphasize the emotion of when she was like near enough crying within the way how she was singing. Do you know how difficult it is to hit the right notes, crystal clear, hit it in a power, and then give it texture like you like you're so upset you're crying. She was near enough to tears, crying, and you heard the voice trembling in that manner. Like the what do you call it? The wailers. The women that cry at funerals, and they come and they cry at funerals and that stuff. But she gave me almost that texture, but she was singing on top of that. And she was doing her riffs, and she was giving me the contemporary art form of the traditional art. Some people call it folk. I don't know what it's called over there. Is it still folk, where you've got the old ways of singing? Is that because that's what it is over in other parts of the world? It's certainly in Ukraine it's called folk. I think over here it's called folk. Country's got folk music, so it's the music of old, the traditional music, the native music, with the native instruments in there. She clearly gave me that, but she gave me a lovely fusion of modern day riffs, and she was just swapping and changing, and it was like, wow, she's got this down to a T. My small little critique in there is that once she was doing such a passionate and emotional song, and then she lifted her arm and there's an iPhone watch. I'm like, oh man, it did give me that realistic value, but come on, it's almost like you get any artist, and they're going to give you a ballad song, blah, blah, blah. You're captivated by the vocals. You're captivated by the scenery. You're captivated by the texture and what they're saying. And, and then it takes one little thing to think, oh, and it overwhelms and overpowers what the actual thing was. So just noticing the Apple Watch on your wrist, it took away it shouldn't have, but for me it took away certain things where I was locked in so much emotion. Then I look at the Apple Watch and it took me back out of the emotional tide that what I was seeing, and then I had to get back into it again, which was quite easy because you command that, your vocals command that, the way how your face expression commands that. You cannot help but be captivated by as soon as you open your mouth, or when you're not saying nothing and just looking in the character with your facial expressions. You captivate it from beginning all the way to end, and I've seen that in the videos that I've currently have reacted to so far. That you just got this way of captivating your audience and bringing them in closer and drawing them in closer, and then you're on that magical path of telling your story, and we're locked in. We're clearly locked in, and that's me not even understanding the language. I'm looking at this as my body is connected with it. I'm having a lovely emotional tie with it. If I'm crying, or if I'm like wow, or if I close my eyes, it's because my body is communicating, and it's my brain that's got to play catch up. My brain's like, what did he say? And my body's like, oh, didn't you hear that? Didn't you feel that? The way how she's, that passionate tone that she created and put it in there, and she just bring it back out to us. And my brain's like, what? So my brain's playing catch up, and I know that a lot of people who don't understand the language will certainly appreciate the art form, the texture, the vocal capabilities within Leslie's voice. It is truly amazing, and for that reason, I salute you, Mom. Brilliant once again.
Selalu dikumandangkan suara lembut penuh keluh dan kesah, berdoa untuk putra putrinya. Oh ibu